Om Shrim Hrim Klim Ganeshvaraya Brahmarupaya Charave Sarva Siddhi Pradeshaya Vigneshaya Namo Namaha. Om Shrim.
When the moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planet and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods or derisions, golden living dreams of visions, mystic crystal revelation, and the mind's true liberation. Aquarius, Aquarius. When the moon is in the seventh house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planet and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius, 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 Aquarius.
Welcome to the Sunday service here at the Center of Light for Applied Metaphysics. This week we're going to be talking about Ganesha mantras. I'm Tom Maples. I'm a deacon and a seminarian here at the center, and I'll be delivering the service. First I will light the candles. I call forth and I dedicate this flame to Archangel Uriel, who rules over this season. I call forth and dedicate this flame to the diamond platinum ray and anchor its energies in the center. I call forth and dedicate this flame to the Father. I call forth and dedicate this flame to the Mother. And I call forth and dedicate this flame to the Son. I call forth and dedicate this flame to the Center of Light for Applied Metaphysics and the Center of Light, Australia. And I call forth and dedicate this flame to Ganesha Ganapati, remover of obstacles. This is Ganesha, the Hindu god, the elephant-headed god, he of the twisted trunk and immeasurable power. And he has to be one of the weirdest deities in any of the major pantheons. But he is revered by hundreds of millions of people. And his energies, his power is very real. And in India, many Indians wouldn't even think of starting a new endeavor. Building a house, getting married, starting a business, doing anything without doing a full Ganesha Puja ceremony, a long involved ceremony, and at the very least chanting a Ganesha mantra. It's common to chant Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, to clear the way for any endeavor, any new undertaking. And Ganesha was the first identifiable spiritual entity that ever communicated with me. He came to me years ago. And with a little research, it was easy to determine elephant-headed God. His name is Ganesha, and he's the remover of obstacles. And I thought, that's what I need. And so I started learning about Ganesha mantras and learning some and how to chant, and got myself a mala, the 108 beaded necklace that you use to count your repetitions. And I started chanting, and Ganesha was among the first mantras that I worked with initially. And I will say that chanting to Ganesha over the last few years has blessed my life immeasurably and has smoothed my path in many ways. And so I recommend these mantras highly. They're also the perfect mantras for the Aquarian age, and we'll talk about why Ganesha energy is perfect for the age of Aquarius. It has to do with connectivity and with harmonizing groups and harmonizing elements within yourself and also without. Humanity is one big body, essentially, and so you're harmonizing the connections within the larger group as well. And that's how manifestation happens. And so Ganesha mantras are a powerful Aquarian age mantra force. And we're going to introduce 5 Ganesha mantras today. And I will actually post some notes on our COL Facebook page and also on our website if you're interested to learn more about these mantras. And I'm also available if anybody wants to follow up. I'm enrolled in a Teacher of Mantra certification program. And so I'd love to help people learn new mantras. Part of our Sunday services at COL is doing decrees. And so I'd like to do 2. And usually we do these as a group, but I'll go ahead and read these to you. The first is called the Preamble to Decrees. And since mantras and decrees are very similar in that they're using words to manifest energies into the physical plane. And so that's what this decree is about. It's about using words to manifest. So I'll just read it. May all that is involved in human speech be cleansed, our tongues and throats be washed with light and blessed, our minds and hearts clear channels for the God's expression, and that which we decree shall manifest. May consciousness hold strong and full awareness, all inner turbulence be laid to rest, all personal desire be bowed in joyful service, and that which we decree shall manifest. May each accept his source within the heart of God, and know that all who live are God expressed, and know the power of the real shall have dominion, and that which we decree shall manifest. In love, in power, and in wisdom balanced, may all the work be done with truth its test, outpicturing the Master's plan through this clear channel, and that which we decree shall manifest. The next decree I'd like to do is the Great Invocation, and this decree brings down energies from the highest plane and anchors them in the physical plane. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men, let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. Ganesha is the remover of obstacles through the principle of unity. And this starts with the fact that he is the union of masculine and feminine energies. Without a union of masculine and feminine polarity, things just remain in the realm of ideas. They don't actually manifest as concrete reality. But once you do merge divine feminine, divine masculine energies, then manifestation is possible. And Ganesha is the firstborn son of the divine masculine and divine feminine, represented by Shiva, the creator god of Hinduism, and his wife, Parvati, the goddess. And Ganesha is their child, and so he is the product of masculine and feminine, of the union of masculine and feminine. And this is one big part of what gives him his power. He also has two feminine principles that are attached to him. Wives, they're called, that were given to him by Brahma, the other creator god in Hinduism. And these wives are Siddhi and Buddhi. Siddhi means divine power, and Buddhi means divine wisdom. And these are Ganesha's wives. He is wedded to power and wisdom. And this is the heart of his power. Siddhi is the ability to accomplish both within yourself and within the physical world. And Buddhi is the wisdom to know what to do and how to accomplish it. And these things are, both of those are needed in order to manifest. You have to have, power without wisdom causes problems. And power combined with wisdom can create heaven on earth. It can create the age of Aquarius. So in this light and with these principles, Ganesha represents the sentient, self-aware universe with both knowledge concerning itself at all levels and the ability to do and act within oneself, even in seemingly magical ways. He can remove obstacles like magic. In one context, his other name, of course, is Ganapati, Ganesha Ganapati, and in Sanskrit, Gana means power. Pati means spouse. So in one context in Sanskrit, the name Ganapati means spouse of power, he who is wedded to power. It means that in obtaining Ganapati-like abilities, one can become a spouse of power. In another context, however, Gana in Sanskrit also means group. Therefore, Ganapati also means spouse of the group. Well, Ganesha does have two wives, so he's literally wedded to a group, but that is where it gets into Ganesha mantras being perfect for the Aquarian age. The Aquarian age is about group energy, and Ganesha energy is spouse of the group energy. Ganapati is the principle that operates in groups. Whenever groups of people operate, Ganesha principle will always be there and be operational. Therefore, in the current Aquarian age, with its emphasis on group energy, this will usher in an increase in the efficacy of Ganesha mantras. They've always been powerful for thousands of years, and I would say hundreds of millions of people have made Ganesha mantras part of their daily lives over the years in the history of India. But they're going to become even more powerful. Manifestation will become quicker. The removal of obstacles will become more profound. Paths will be cleared more quickly and more completely than ever before as we move deeper into the Aquarian age. It's a good time to be chanting Ganesha mantras. There is a bit of a correlation here to the words that Jesus said about wherever 2 or 3 are gathered, I will be in their midst. And there is a correlation between Ganesha and Jesus, the Christ principle, the Christ energy. Ganesha is located at the base of the spine where the Kundalini is. And that's also where all of the energy channels of the body, called the nadis, are connected. And so, since Ganesha is right there at the connection of all of these energy channels, it makes Ganesha able to affect anything and everything in our lives. And it also represents his power of connectivity within larger groups as well. Connectivity, the power of connectivity, and unity and harmony of the group and all group elements is the heart of the power of Ganesha, both within and without. Ganesha represents the connectivity of elements both within the individual and within the larger group of humanity, and he is therefore a powerful Aquarian age force. So Ganesha mantras can provide an easy and powerful way to harmonize the group of humanity into a spiritual force that can better withstand the negative influences which we encounter every day. Chanting Ganesha mantras, the more people that do them, will help to bring in the Aquarian age more quickly, more efficiently, and more easily than ever before. So I want to introduce 5 Ganesha mantras. And there are short ones and there's a little bit longer ones. And of these 5, you'll probably find one that really seems to fit you. It'll resonate with you. And what you want to do with any mantra is you want to get yourself a mala, or you can also time this, but you need to know how long it takes to chant 108 repetitions of each mantra, either short or long. It needs to be 108 of each minimum in a day. And you need to do that for at least 40 days. The 40-day spiritual discipline is found in several different wisdom traditions. And what you'll find is if you chant one of these consistently every day, at least 108 times, you will find it. See profound results by 40 days. Now, if you miss a day, you have to start over. And it actually gets harder as you get close to 40 days. But in any case, 108 or more. And the first one is, this is the most popular Ganesha mantra. It's one of the shortest, and it's probably the most widely practiced. It's very simple. It's Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We have what are known as the seed sound of gum. That is a short one-syllable word that contains the full energy and essence of the Ganesha principle, the removing of obstacles and all the associated powers. Ganapataye is simply saluting Ganapati, and then Namaha is salutations. Om, of course, is the seed sound for actually, well, one thing Om does is it manifests your words into reality. So I'll go ahead and chant this a few times just so you can see how it sounds in its rhythm. This one is powerful and it has a very strong rhythm to it. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 So what I will say is this one, the more the better. And this is quick. It takes about, you can do 108 in about 6 minutes, or maybe 6 or 7 minutes. And I had the most incredible creative ideas one time when I chanted 600 of these. It was just like this idea was given to me. It was so perfect for what I was working on at the time that it was really amazing. So there's something about the 600 range that's kind of magical with this mantra. And 1,000 is another sort of target number for a short mantra. 1,000 takes you an hour or maybe less to do, and you will see things start to unfold in your life, and very, very positive changes come into your life with 1,000 repetitions of Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. So again, the translation for Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha is Om and salutations to the remover of obstacles, for which gum is the seed. The application of this is for removal of any kind of obstacle, even if you don't know what the problem is. Simply knowing that there is a problem and chanting this mantra, chanting the desire to have it resolved, and your intention expressed in the dedication to chant this mantra on a daily basis will end up resolving the problem. This mantra is a great unifier within. It removes obstacles through the process of unification, as in unifying a desire and its object. Very powerful mantra. The next one is also a short mantra. This is Om Vakratundaya Hum. Vakratundaya means he of the twisted trunk. Ganesha is always depicted with a twisted trunk, and he's referred to by that. And the twisted trunk is a tool or a weapon that he uses to straighten things out. And so this mantra helps you if anything is not straight, either in your life or within a group you're part of. This mantra can bring Ganesha in to straighten things out. Hum is a very powerful seed sound that focuses and clears negativity, and that's what this one primarily does. It's one of the three main Hindu mantras that are known for their ability to clear even the most intractable negativity. It's an ancient mantra. It's in the ancient Sanskrit texts, and it's highly recommended. It's mentioned a lot. Om Vakratundaya Hum. It's used a lot in these ancient stories, these ancient Sanskrit stories to clear, to curb the atrocities of cruel demons. So it clears negativity is the one thing it does. It eliminates, well, the literal translation would be, invoking him of the twisted trunk and immeasurable power, I destroy evil and negativity with the mantra Hum. And so when something's not working properly, either individually or universally, or the minds of people get curved toward negativity, this mantra calls on Ganesha to straighten things out. And it works powerfully to dispel any kind of negativity in oneself or others. It can even be used to heal spinal deficiencies, to straighten things out in a physical way. When you have curvature of the spine, this is reported to be able to heal it. And it's recommended to do that, to chant at least 1,008 repetitions a day for at least 12 days. But more is always better. So I'll go ahead and chant this one a little bit for you. Om Vakratundaya Hum. 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 So you can feel the energy of that one and how it would be able just to clear out the energy of a space. It's very, very powerful, very short mantra to have all that power. So let's then look at the third mantra. This is a bit longer, and it is the Maha Ganapati mantra, and it's the full Ganesha mantra, the complete Ganesha mantra, honoring Ganesha in a complete way. This is Om Shreem Hreem Kleem Glaum Gum Ganapataye Varavareda Sarvajana Mevasha Manaya Swaha. A lot of sounds in there. The first phrase, these are all seed sounds. Shreem, Hreem, Kleem, Glaum, Gum. Seed sounds are those single syllable words of power in Sanskrit that contain a certain vibration of a certain principle. And so we have the seed sounds of abundance, we have destroying illusion, we have attraction, and then we have two different Ganesha seed sounds that are slightly different. And they both are involved in removing obstacles. And then we have Ganapataye, and then this part of it means bestow the fruits of the seed sounds upon me brightly and abundantly, and bring that which concerns me under my control. So this one also, it takes negativity and it transmutes it and returns it to you in a usable form. And it also is good at kind of transmuting your past. If you have some really painful memories in your past, I found that this one, and others have said this as well, that this can help transmute that energy. And so it's a very powerful mantra, and it does bring things, that which concerns you, under your control. The application is, it's asking for removal of obstacles, but it also brings proper order and proper rhythm into all life's activities through the invocation of the grace of Ganesha. So it helps you establish a rhythm in your life. if you're kind of out of sync. And this is one of my favorite mantras. It's one of them I do every day. And I'll go ahead and chant it. It has a nice cadence to it. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glaum Gum Ganapataye Vara Varda Sarvajanam Me Vasha Manaya Swaha. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glaum Gum Ganapataye Vara Varda Sarvajanam Me Vasha Manaya Swaha. So it's got a really nice sort of vibration to it. It's very, very grand, I think. And that one is really, really fun to do every day. The Mahaganapati mantra. The next one is the Ganesha Gayatri mantra. I did a talk a few weeks ago on some healing mantras and talked about the Gayatri mantra, the mantra for enlightenment. And Gayatri is the goddess of light. And this one is the mantra for enlightenment through the vehicle of Ganesha, and has some similar words in it that are in the Gayatri mantra as well. And this one's really beautiful to chant. The translation, it would be Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanodanti Prachodayat. And the translation would be salutations to the one-tusked one who is full of power. Kindly lead us to a state of unity with all creation. And this is enlightenment through the vehicle of Ganesha. And I'll chant this one a couple of times. Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanodanti Prachodayat. Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanodanti Prachodayat. So this one Ganesha has many names, and this captures a couple of his alternate names, Ekadantaya and Vakratundaya, the twisted trunk that we've seen before. Very elegant mantra. The enlightenment through the vehicle of Ganesha. The last one is the great 32-lettered Ganesha mantra. This one is highly recommended by sages in Hinduism and in the Sanskrit texts, because it brings the immense grace of Lord Ganesha. This one, well, I'll go ahead and say this is Om Shrim Hrim Ganeshvaraya Brahmarupaya Charave Sarva Siddhi Pradeshaya Vigneshaya Namo Namaha. So another alternate name for Ganesha, Ganeshvaraya. And here's the same seed sounds that start out the Mahaganapati. But this one is a little bit different. It says, salutations to the Supreme Lord Ganesha. You are Brahman, the Creator God. You are the bestower of all cities. O Vigneshaya, remover of all obstacles, salutations again to the one who brings perfection. You have to understand, too, that the translations of Sanskrit mantras are not exactly literal. Sanskrit is an energetic language first and a meaning-based language second. That's why some of these translations are very flowery. They're sort of approximate. The real benefit of these mantras is simply the fact that uttering the sounds causes each syllable of Sanskrit is tied to one specific petal on one of your 7 chakras, and it causes that petal to vibrate faster. And so these are essentially formulas, or energetic formulas, for causing different petals and combinations of petals on your chakras to vibrate in different combinations, essentially, in different patterns, to set up a waveform of energy, a very specific tailored waveform throughout your body to create a certain effect. And so the translations are actually secondary to the energetic effect and the vibratory effect of the chanting. The application of this one, it brings immense grace from Lord Ganesha. If you want to become an illumined teacher, this is your mantra. This is the mantra. If you want to become a guru, a teacher of gurus, you chant this mantra. And also it attunes you, it gives you mantra siddhi. And mantra siddhi is mastery of mantra. And so therefore you can be a master of all mantras if you attain mantra siddhi. Even if you've never chanted a mantra before, you'll immediately have mastery of that mantra. You can also initiate other people into the energy of mantras with mantra siddhi. And to do that, you need to chant this 500,000 times. So I tried to add that up. It's a few years, but in any case, that's a big prize at the end. That's not all it does. It also brings you, it fulfills all of your wishes in all aspects of your life, and will fulfill all your desires, material as well as spiritual. And so it's a very powerful mantra, the grace of Ganesha.
Om Shrim Hrim Klim Ganeshvaraya Brahmarupaya Charave Sarva Siddhi Pradeshaya Vigneshaya Namo Namaha. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Ganeshvaraya Brahmarupaya Charave Sarva Siddhi Pradeshaya Vigneshaya Namo Namaha. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Ganeshvaraya Brahmarupaya Charave Sarva Siddhi Pradeshaya Vigneshaya Namo Namaha.
Now we'll return these flames to their source with gratitude. Thank you for tuning in today and learning a bit about Ganesha mantras. I appreciate your time.